I love the phrase, it's not the strongest that will survive or the most intelligent, but the one that's most adaptable to change.
Were you concerned that one of those guys could just come in and replicate what you were trying to do and then just push you out the market?
I mean, there's always that risk, right? Because the big boys have got more resources, they've got more money, right? However, it's what I call the David and Goliath scene, right? You're able, like, as a brand like ours, we don't have the red tape, we don't have the bureaucracy, we have the ability to adapt very fast, right? I love the phrase, it's not the strongest that will survive or the most intelligent, but the one that's most adaptable to change, right? Bang. You don't want to be that Kodak, you don't want to be that Blockbuster, you want to be able to adapt to situations. Of course, there's always that risk, but that's why it's so important for brands like ours to establish really unique brand identities. What is the tone of your voice? What do you stand for that differentiates you from everything else? What is your purpose? And we were, back in 2010, 2011, we were the first plant-based confectionery brand out there, way before all these other brands started jumping on the bandwagon, way before, right? But at that time, it was very difficult because consumer behavior wasn't drawn towards veganism, plant-based food. I mean, vegetarianism was very much a stigma at that point. It was only until about 5 years ago that vegetarianism became very popular. When I was seeing it in all my meetings and sampling sessions, with various retailers. And then in the last 3 years, veganism has just literally exploded. So I'd say, yes, going back to your question, sorry, there's always that risk, but if you can make your proposition as unique as possible, get a very strong fan base to support you, then you will always have a chance against these big boys. And look at one of the brands that have done this amazingly is Innocent Smoothies. Back in the days, 1997, they launched, 3 guys, 3 friends, and look at what they've sold out now. But they've done something amazingly. So yes, it's possible.